Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Charles here on Christmas Day. Today's Christmas, so for all you Serbians, Hristos Rodi, Srećan Božić to you and your families. I wish you all the very, very best. Wonderful, wonderful people. And I mean it. I'm not just saying it to sound cheesy. Never, ever in my life had I met an Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox Christian prior to coming here to Serbia. But now I can say I know thousands of them, and I've never met such generous, kind, hospitable, lovely people to me. I'm not a religious guy, but I try to show respect and be respectful to everybody's religious beliefs. Every time I've gone to a Slava, which is a patron saint day where they have a big meal, been treated with nothing but respect. So thank you. Wonderful, wonderful people you are. So be proud. I know you are, but be proud and be humble and be good. Enjoy your Christmas. Honestly, I mean it. And I hope you're all with your family enjoying yourselves. Let's talk a little bit about Christmas in Serbia. I want to, because Christmas, something that you'll notice if you come over here on Christmas. This is a little bit of beautiful little rakia from the Sadic family in Yazak. So živali to you. Before I continue my speech, I'm going to have a little kick in the ass here. Živali svima, uzdravje, Srećan Božić. That's a rough one. But anyway, Christmas in Serbia, it's very different from the USA. And I can say that because I've lived in the USA for 34 years, lived in Mexico for a year and a half, and lived here for almost 4 years, off and on, okay? Wait, that'd make me older than I am. Anyway, Christmas here in Serbia is a little bit different than it is in the United States of America. The way I see it in the USA, and this isn't for every family, because the United States has 320 million people in the United States. So I'm talking about my community where we go, where I'm from, and kind of my household. A lot of people, they use the holiday as a big day to spend money, is what it is. Okay, it's about gifts. It's about getting things and giving things to people. And that's kind of what it is in the USA anymore. All about that. And I thought that's what Christmas was about. I know there's some people that are very religious, and that's okay. But in general, in the United States of America, it's about giving and getting things, okay? People wait out in line for hours to get deals on things, marketing all over. Here, not so much. Here it's about family. It's not about gifts. A lot of these people don't even put up a Christmas tree. That's kind of a Western type tradition. Some people here do. You see it in some Orthodox households, but mainly the Catholics and the Protestants here do. But some Orthodox put up a tree, but not very many. And some that do put up a small one, they take it down quickly. But here, this whole place here, it's about family stuff, really. It's about getting together. It's about eating. The main thing I can see about Christmas here is about food. Okay, there's a lot of very religious people here too that go to church and do all their religious things. But I would say in general, this is a thing about family and food is what Christmas is here. And the kids don't get a lot of gifts here. They don't have tons of Christmas presents to open. So it's more of a beautiful social event here. Today I was invited to many, many, many Christmases, but I refuse to go to any Christmases today because to me, I'm a foreigner here and I don't like to intrude. I know it's a special day for many people where all their family likes to get together, and I didn't want to, to intrude on that today. So my Christmas dinner consists of 55 dinara kobasica that was on sale that I bought the other day. Thank God I bought them because everything's closed here, of course. An apple and an orange and some pasta. That's what I've got for my Christmas. But anyway, I need to lose weight. I'm a fat ass. But anyway, that's kind of the differences in Christmas. When you see somebody on Christmas in Serbia, they don't really say Merry Christmas. You can say Srećan Božić. Božić is Christmas, and Srećan means happy, okay? But most people say, like online, if you post something, if you want to greet a Serbian Orthodox Christian, you would say Hristos se Rodi. Hristos se Rodi means Christ has been born. And when you say that to someone, most of the time they'll say, Vaistanu se Rodi, and that means it's true, he has risen, or he has been born. Sorry, I'm getting confused with Easter. They would say, Vaistanu se Rodi, and it's true, he has been born. Okay? Very similar to Easter time when Christ died. But we don't talk about that today. So that's common greetings here in Serbia. Also, something that's really neat here in Serbia is the night before Christmas. Night before Christmas, or the day before Christmas, is called Badnji Dan. Badnji Dan is the day before Christmas. And what they do, usually early in the morning, Serbian Orthodox people will get together, they go out into the forest, they find an oak tree, and they take oak branches and bring oak branches back to their home. And then at Badnje Vece, which is Christmas Eve, the night, they set out, either they go to the church, and they have a big fire out front, and they burn that oak leaf, or that oak branch. And a lot of Serbian people here in their homes, they go out into their yard and they'll burn these oak branches. Similar in the USA to those people who do the burning of the Yule log. So that's another really neat thing that people do. And also when you go into a house at Christmas time, in Slavas you notice some different things. They have like a little bowl of rice, or a wheat that's growing, little green grass that's growing, nuts and different things. And the Christmas Eve is a posna, I believe. It's maybe it depends on when it falls, but posna means it's vegetarian Christmas Eve. And so then the next day, Christmas Day, is you can eat meat. And one thing I think of when I think of Christmas celebrations is a big pig on that spit, they call it, that turns over the fire. There's a couple videos, or a couple pictures I got from Serbs in Jacksonville, in Jackson, California. There was like 50 of these pigs they were doing, or not 50, but there was a bunch that they stick in there. They're getting ready to roast for their celebration. Lots of Serbians do that. A lot of my buddies in Zrenjanin that invited me to their Christmas were doing it. Excellent stuff, nothing better than that. Anyway, my friends, that's the differences. I think Serbian Christmas is a little bit more special in general, overall population, because it's not strictly about buying and spending a ton of money and giving crappy gifts to people. People do little gifty things. We did it at work. I got, what did I get at work? I got some homemade kobasica, actually, not this shit, but some actually homemade kobasica. I got 2 bottles of rakia. I got a little notebook thing. I mean, it's nice stuff, stuff to show you care. Anyway, my friends, that's it. It was snowy this morning a little bit for Christmas. In some places in Serbia, it snowed quite a bit. Today, it kind of warmed up a little bit. It's kind of sprinkling a little bit of rain now. So anyway, my friends, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. All the very best to you. That video that I posted, oh my God, I got a ton of views on it. Like in 24 hours, I had 40,000 views about the little refugee kids snowball fights with the Serbian police. That was really nice. Anyway, my friends, that's it. Thank you. Doviđenja, Serbian people that are celebrating Christmas. All the best to you, man. I mean it. Promise you. Srećan Božić and Hristos se Rodi. Doviđenja.